Welcome back to Notre Dame Day. I'm Pete Byrne, class of '99. If you visit the Jordan Hall of Science, you might be surprised when you see a 15-foot giraffe staring at you from the first floor Galleria. But that giraffe is a part of a recent gift to the Museum of Biodiversity, which is also located in the Jordan Hall of Science. Joining me now are the museum curator, Barbara Hellenthal, and museum director, Ronald Hellenthal, to tell us more about this unique campus experience. Barbara, Ron, first of all, thank you for joining me here on Notre Dame Day. I appreciate your time. I want to start by asking you both to tell me what each of you do at the museum, and I have to ask, what is the difference between a curator and a director?
So I'm the curator, and I take care of all the daily activities and the functions and the protecting and supporting the museum specimens and the students who work there.
Okay. And my responsibilities are administrative, planning, and especially guidance in the many students that are involved in undergraduate research projects using museum materials.
All right, I'm sure it's quite the undertaking. And I know that the museum is actually part of the Department of Biological Sciences. How long has it been around and how did it start?
Well, the museum the collections that are the base of the museums actually began with Father Soren in 1845 when he traded some lots that he owned, or that the order owned in Detroit, for a private collection. It included a tiger and a number of other large animals. It was exhibited initially at the first commencement ceremony at Notre Dame. So it's been with us as long as the institution, and it was a vital part of Soren's plan to elevate the status of the institution from really a boys' school to a major academic institution. So it's been very important in the history of the institution.
It's amazing. It's as old as the university itself. That's fantastic. So, given that, I mean, how many specimens do you guys have living there now? It has to be quite a number.
Well, we don't have any living specimens per se, but we have about 750,000 specimens in our collections.
So one of the bigger stories lately has been the donation of 88 taxidermied birds, an African lion, the giraffe that we told you about from the Greensboro Science Center. I think you can see some of the images on your screen now. That the giraffe came from North Carolina. Tell me about the process of getting these here and how you unpack them, how you clean them, how you restore them and prepare them for display.
So we first became aware of the availability of these from that university as they were making a change in direction. Our latest addition, our curator, Dr. Joanna Larson, became aware of this. We got the support of the Dean of the College of Science to cover the cost of transportation of this material, and we it was a major and important addition to our collection.
It's pretty impressive. I'm curious, when will these begin to be ready for public viewing, and I guess how did this donation come about?
Well, we're in the process right now. Some of them have been moved into Jordan Hall. Other of them are in storage right now. Plans are underway to expand the museum display area in order to accommodate this additional material. It will be an enormous improvement and addition to what we have right now, and the plan is to make this visible to visitors in Jordan Hall and visitors of the museum alike.
So in the meantime, we have undergrad students who are doing, I want to say, fluffing up the bird specimens and preparing them and they're doing a wonderful job and having a great time getting them ready for public viewing.
This sounds like a fascinating exhibit, and it's just one example. How are some of the other ways that you guys have acquired some of your specimens and collections throughout the years, and are any of your favorites? Can you say that? It's not like having a favorite. You don't have a favorite kid, but you have a favorite collection?
Well, we have major collections. We have a major insect collection that was developed largely by Professor George Craig, who is a mainstay of the biological science department here at Notre Dame. We have a major fossil collection that was developed by Professor Keith Rigby, who was here. We have a major collection of reptiles, amphibians that were donated by the first vice president for research, Robert Gordon. So we have lots of different collections. They've come from different sources. Our task is basically to maintain those and make them available for classes to the public, for researchers and so forth.
So let me ask you, Barbara, in light of that, what is the primary function of the museum? Is it preservation? Is it research? Is it engagement? Or perhaps a combination?
It's really all of those things. Our primary function from day to day is supporting teaching and research within the university and broader, as far as research, broader than the university. And we also do function as support for visible activities with children, high school, grade school children also. But our main functions are supporting the teaching and research right here at Notre Dame.
And for sure that's there to serve the students and the faculty. Can anyone come and visit, though?
We have, anybody can visit with they make arrangements ahead of time. We also have open days where we are open to the public, including before almost every one of the football games. So
nice.
Those are really fun times when all sorts of people can see the museum.
That's fantastic. Well, Ron, Barbara, thank you so much for being here and for all you do here in running this endeavor on campus. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thanks for your time, too.
Yeah.
My pleasure. All right.